Podcasts just killed radio. It happened last week. Last week, for the first time in history, podcasts officially overtook talk radio in total listening time in the United States. 40% to 39%. It's over. Podcasts won, and the numbers behind this are absolutely insane. The gold standard study on how Americans consume audio is called the share of ear. They've been tracking this since 2014, and their Q4 2025 data just dropped. In 2015, AM/FM radio controlled 75% of all spoken word listening time in America. Podcasts had 10%. That's a 65-point gap. But by 2020, radio was down to 50% and podcasts up to 24%. By 2023, it was 46 to 37. And as of Q4 last year, podcasts hit 40 and radio fell to 39. The lines crossed. A decade of slow, steady erosion, and radio finally lost the lead. There are now 115 million weekly podcast listeners in the United States. 158 million people listen at least once a month. That's more than half of the country. And by the way, YouTube said people watched 700 million hours of podcasts on TV screens every month in 2025. That's up from 400 million the year before. So the medium is growing in every direction at once. Here's what this means in real terms. Radio was a $100 billion industry built on scarcity. There were a limited number of frequencies, a limited number of stations, and a limited number of time slots. Podcast has none of those constraints. Anyone with a microphone and a story can build an audience. And now that audience is bigger than radios. If you're sitting on a podcast idea, if you've been telling yourself the market is too crowded, just look at the data. The medium is still growing. It just passed a 100-year-old industry, and we're not even close to the ceiling yet.